Good morning, movers. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. It's Tracy, Steen, and this workout is going to be another metabolic smash workout. This is a great combination of cardio and strength. It moves fast and it's advanced, so make sure that you're ready for that. Here is your format. We'll start with 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We're going to hit 4 cardio exercises. That's going to warm the heart rate up and get us ready to lift. Then we'll move into a compound strength circuit. This is going to be 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds in between, and we'll hit that for 3 rounds. Again, 4 different exercises. Then we'll move into our 6x6 circuit. This is heavier strength. So we've got 4 exercises and you're gonna do 6 reps and 6 rounds of each. We'll finish off with a little cardio and then we'll stretch things out. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today. Here are the ones that I have used. Lift within your own abilities, of course. That's all you'll need, and we'll start you with a warm up and end with a cool down. All right, let's do this one. Let's move daily. All right, let's get started here. I'm gonna put high intensity intervals on the watch, some front and back bends to start here. You could do strength or whatever you like. We're doing a combination here today, right? Lots of quick movements, especially in that 30-10 cardio, just 10 seconds of rest in between. The 6x6, the concept there is to push until you can't, rest until you can. So some hip openers here. That might be different for everyone. Because it's a follow along workout, I suggest that you switch when I switch so you can just kind of stay the same timing as me. But if you want to pause the video, finish out your set, feel free to do that as well. Okay, I want to challenge my heart and muscles today, so I'm going to lift within my abilities and my cadence as well. Wide feet here and hand to toe tap. Feel like I need a good hearty workout today. I've done a few beginner workouts in the last few days. Just was busy and didn't feel like bringing my A game. So not that I don't bring my A game to the beginner videos, it's just not as challenging for me is what I mean. Let's hold it right here, stretch, right? So today I wanted something challenging, that's what I should have said. Switching sides here. Good, and into the center, just a little swing side to side, just warming up those hamstrings, waking up the body this morning. All right, turn the toes out and plie, open in the chest. One more here, and some front kicks, alternating sides. One more here, and finish it here. We'll get the body a little bit more warmed up with our cardio, and I will show you low impact modifications if you need those as well on that. All right, very good. So starting with that cardio, there are the exercises, and here we go. Let's start with a jog. We're just gonna punch overhead and to the front. There's low impact if you need. Keep your body moving throughout the rest if you don't need that break. All right, ready? Here we go. You're here. And rest or box or shuffle if you don't need the break. All right, seal to jack right there. Here we go. Seal, jack, seal, jack. Split, split, lunge. You can tap, tap, lunge for low impact. Okay, ready? Split, split, lunge. Split, split, lunge. And here, going into our squat kick with a jump, but you can stick with low impact squat. Start with the kick. Good, jump it here. Other leg kick and jump. And back to the top. Going back to your jog with arms, low impact is there. Ready? You're here and up. And shuffle, seal, jack, low impact there. Here we go. Split, split, lunge. Okay, tap, tap, lunge if you want low impact. Otherwise, jump it here. Split, split, and low. Split, split, low. Going into our squat, front kick, jump. Squat, kick, jump. Start with a squat here. Kick, now jump. Other side, kick and jump. Okay, one more round, everyone. Quick sip, back to the jog, and work. Boxer shuffle, seal jack. Arms are kind of funny on this one. It's easier when it's not low impact. Here we go. Split, split lunge. Okay. Heart rate's warming up. We're getting up there. Here we go. And split, split, drop. Split, split, other side. Okay, one more. Let's go into that squat, kick, jump. Whew. Feet shoulder width. Squat and kick, jump or squat. Other side. Nice. Okay, a little reprieve. Take a look at the screen. We're going into our compound strength set. 4 exercises, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, 3 sets. Pause if you need a longer break, but join me back. We're starting with our hybrid sumo curl. I hold 12s round 1. Super wide stance. We're gonna squat and hit that hammer curl simultaneously. Here we go. So we curl and squat, up and switch. Stay tall in your back. Don't round the upper shoulder blades. Keep your elbows in. Curl. And into your curtsy lunge lateral raise. I'll go with 8s. We'll hit the curtsy. Then we'll hit the lateral in the center, alternating sides. Roll the shoulders back, drop it here. So you're low, lateral, other side, lunge, lateral. Good. Down to the ground, I'm bringing 12s down there. Tricep press extension. Okay, everything is up, everything's down with the hips at the same time as well. Here we go. So we're pressing up, back at the elbow, up, down to the ground. So glutes go up and down, up and down. So a little glute activation at the same time. Not much on the glutes, but it's a little, and if you want to eliminate them, feel free. Just hit the press extension if you wish. And up we get for our wide, narrow row. I'm gonna hold 15s. You're gonna hinge at the waist. We're gonna hit a wide bent over row right into narrow. Hinge forward, neck is neutral. Pull it wide, turn, narrow, turn, wide, turn, narrow, turn. Don't bob the body, keep it nice and still here. And if you need a rest halfway for your back, feel free to take that. We're about halfway right now. Very good. Round 2. Okay, back to that hybrid curl. I'm gonna stick with my 12s. Wide stance. Sumo squat with a hammer curl. Here we go. Nice. Whew. Going into the curtsy lunge. I'll stick with 8s, those felt good. If you don't love the curtsy, you could reverse lunge if you wish. Curtsy in the center, alternating sides. Drop it here, pop it up, other side. Very nice. Onto the ground, your tricep press extension with my 12s again, glute bridge. If you wish, palms face each other. Get ready, press to the ceiling. You're up and back, up and down. I think I will up my game to the 15s next time. This feels a bit light, like I could go quite a bit longer. So I do want to challenge myself toward that fatigue point. Nice. All right. Let's go into our row, wide, narrow. I'll hold the 15s again. Hinge at the waist, at the hips. Back is flat. Wide, turn and narrow, turn and wide. The wide row, I'm fatiguing. The narrow, I can lift a bit heavier usually. Whoa, that was hard. Round 3, folks. Going back to my 12s for my hybrid sumo curl. All right, give me a wide stance, shoulders back, one up, one down, and switch. in the center. Let's go. Good. Going into the curtsy. I'm sticking with 8s. Okay, you're tall, shoulders back, drop that curtsy. You're here. And lateral. Try not to use momentum on that lateral raise. Come from a dead stop position. Here, lift. Nice, okay. Let's go into the triceps. I said I was gonna use 15s on the ground. Press extension with a glute bridge if you wish. Here we go. Everything is up, back, up, and down. Whew, there we go. I'm hitting fatigue now. These triceps are hard. Push. Nice. Okay. Whew. Up we get. Let's go into the last one here before our 6x6. Wide, narrow row, holding 15s. And hinge. Pull. Almost there. Last 15 seconds here. Stay with me. Keep your back flat. Nice. All right. Whew. Now is the 6x6. Okay. You've got 4 exercises, right? We're gonna hit each for 6 rounds, each for 6 reps and 6 rounds. I'm gonna have my pens over here so I can keep track, and just counting will give us a little break in between each. But like I said, feel free to take longer if you need. Otherwise, there's the exercises. Here we go. I've got a 40 pounder for my goblet squats, then we'll do push-ups, 15 pounds for my Arnold press, and 35 pounds for my deadlift, and I'm using 35 per hand there. All right, 6 rounds, going into 1, get ready. Good form here, folks. Push until you can't, rest until you can. Here we go, 6 reps. So 1. There's 6. 6 push-ups, modify from your knees. 6 Arnold presses. I've got my 15s. Staggered stance if you wish. Engage the core. 6. 6 deadlifts, holding 35s. Stiff legs, knees are soft, hinge at the hips. There's 6. Going into round 2. I'm going right into it, I feel good. 6 reps here. Push-ups. Arnold's. You're arching your back in that. Lighten the weight. You don't want to arch on a press. Deadlifts with 35s. Set up correctly. Hinge. Last one for me. Little sip, going into 3. I'm going into it. I don't need a break yet. Six. Six push-ups. Arnold. Holding 15s. Deadlifts. There's 6. Okay, we're halfway. A little rest for a sec. Remembering this, you want to push until you can, rest or push until you can't, rest until you can. So as soon as you're ready, go. Gotta be able to do it. Going into 4. Push-ups. Nice 6. Arnold's. Deadlifts. And hinging. Dumbbells stay close to my shins, reaching hips back like you're shutting a car door shut with your butt. 4 more for me. Going into 5. Starting to add up. Heart rate's at 150 for me. So the heavy weights, kicking things up. Going into 5. Number 6, push-ups. All different muscle groups too, so we should be able to go from one to the next because the muscles have rested. 6. There we go. Arnold's. Deadlifts. And hinge. All right, going into 6, quick sip first. Okay, going into 6. 152, it's kicking me. Here we go, let's go. Last set. Nice. Felt strong in those. Probably could have done more, but here we go, push-ups. Those I didn't love. They're over now. 36 of those in total. Arnold's. Six was hard. I like to do those seated usually, so standing's harder. Last one here. Deadlifts. Push. And work. One more for me. Nice. Okay, folks, good job. You've got one more cardio coming up. Let's just sweat things out. Oh gosh. Finish strong. That doesn't even, does that go there? No. Okay, take a break if you need. Join me back. There's your cardio. Let's do it. Last cardio hit circuit here. We're gonna start with a jack heel tap. Okay, so jack, heel tap. There's your low impact. I'm gonna kick it up. I want you to as well if you can. Here we go. And we're jack, heel, jack, heel. All right, this is our last little segment, folks, so leave it all on the mat today. Give me your best. And basketballers, low shuffle, squat up to tiptoes. That's low impact. I'm gonna shuffle and jump. Low, you're here. Squat and jump, here. Squat and jump. Okay, triple high knee, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's low impact. Here if you don't need the break. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3. Duck under, cross body punch, low impact there. Jump it if you wish. Wide stance, duck low, here. Alternate. Tap it out, back to the top. Jack, heel tap. Ready? Jack and tap. Excellent, into those basketballers. Low impact, shuffle, squat, reach. Otherwise we jump. Tap it. I can't remember what the third one is. Sorry. I'm gonna go high knee here. You're here. If you can remember, do what I did before. Duck under, need the rest. Wide stance, low impact if you wish. Duck and punch, here we go. I had it written down, but I switched the third one because I didn't feel like doing what I had written, and then I forgot what I did. Last one, here we go. Basketballers. Whew. Doing well, folks. Just a few minutes left. Stay with me. Let's work hard. Kick it up. Jump high. Land light, like you're landing on eggshells. Elbow to knee. Whew. Ready? Kick it up. Okay, last one. Duck under, cross body punch, wide stance. Bring it low impact if you want to bring the heart rate down. I'm gonna finish strong here and then walk it out after. Kick it up if you can. Join me, folks. Let's go. Work hard. Last 10 seconds. Push, push. 3, 2, 1 and done. You've moved daily. Whew, in your metabolic smash workout. Nice work, everyone. Okay, walk it out. Okay, take a couple of deep breaths. You can even hit that physiological sigh. Double inhale through the nose, slow exhale. We're trying to just bring the heart rate down before we stretch things out. Wow, excellent. Okay, that was a sweaty ride. A little strength, a little cardio, a lot of fun. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the workout and join me for a stretch if you can. Let's bring it down to the ground. I'm gonna go right on my back here. Oh, good. Let's grab one knee, draw the ankle in, extend one leg. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a nice slow exhale. Just draw that leg toward your chest. Well done. Switching sides here. Very good. I told you at the beginning that I needed to kick things up a bit the last few days. My dad's brother passed, one of his older brothers. Very sad, but he had Alzheimer's. And let's bring both legs over to one side, gently keep shoulders on the ground and look to the opposite arm. So he had been declining, for the past 3-4 years maybe, and was living in a home and didn't recognize anyone anymore. But my dad, and they don't live in the same city, my dad said he called the night before they knew that he was dying and probably wouldn't make it through the night, switch sides. And so my mom and dad called him to say goodbye, and just the thought of that, hey, like that you're calling to say goodbye to someone forever is very, very sad. Anyway, I'm like, what did you say, Dad? And he said, well, I just said, it's your brother. My dad, he's so funny. It's your brother, Henry, it's your brother. And I just want you to know that you're going to a better place and we'll see you soon. I'm like, Dad, not soon. Not soon. Grab both knees right here and we'll stretch. Went up for a hamstring stretch. Anyway, then I called my parents, I was talking to them, and I just felt like I wanted to stay on the phone with them for like an hour. And I see them every week because we live in the same city, switch sides, so I know I'm fortunate that way. But when someone dies, it just gives you that reminder of how short life is. And then I started thinking, how many birthdays does my dad have left? How many Christmases do we have together? Then I was crying, and I took myself down a rabbit hole there. But the point was, let's come over into that child's pose, stretch the chest. It's just a reminder that life is fragile and that time is short, and so if there's things that you want to say or need to say to people, it's like time to work through the things that are getting in the way, I suppose, round up through the back. And I feel fortunate. I don't have any of those relationships in my life right now. Hand behind the head and stretch. I feel like they're all in a good place, but I also feel the urgency to make sure that you're spending time, right? Because the comments that I read, switch sides, on people, like at Mother's Day, when people's mothers has passed and all they want to do is spend one more, coffee or moment or Christmas or birthday or Mother's Day with their mom and they can't. It just makes me go, the time is now. The time is now. So I was reminded of that this week, and yeah, I didn't do as much because I felt sad and contemplative, thinking about my parents and how, my mom's 77, dad's 85. You don't live forever, so you know that it's time is probably short. Arms behind the back, drop the shoulders, tilt the neck. So my point in all that is I just want to make the most of it. And it was a reminder, call more often, drop in more often, and check in and have those conversations. Ask the things that you've always wanted to ask because there might be a day where you can't. And I don't want to have regrets, I guess, is what I'm saying. So lesson for me this week. Thanks for joining, everyone. I'm glad you joined me in this workout. I needed to lay it on the mat today, and we sure did that. All right, we'll see ya in the next workout.